morning students. How are you? Hope you all are fit and fine. Okay, we have completed first exercise, second exercise. We will do the third one, that is answer the following question. Here you have to write down the steps by steps order. Okay, write the steps to do the following. What is the first question? I am reading out for you. Change the font style of the selected text to Times New Roman. That means you have to change the font, the style, that is Times New Roman. Also you have to change the text color into red and the text size into 16. So let us see what are the steps. The first step is you have to select the text you want to format. First step is you have to select the text which you want to format. Then click on the font dialog box launcher. The font dialog box will appear. After selecting the text, you have to click on the font dialog box launcher. The font dialog box will appear. Then choose the font, that is Times New Roman. Size you have to choose 16 and font color red for your text from the dialog box. Once you have completed your selection, you have to click on OK. So you can change the font, you can change the size, you can change the color. Okay. So hope so. First answer, is it clear to all of you? Can you see? Okay. So let me erase and let me write down the second question. Okay. Second answer. Okay students, now come to the second question. Set the text in 2 columns. The second one, you have to write down the steps how you would set the 2 columns. Okay, you have to set the text into 2 columns. Let's see the steps. To write text in column, you have to do the following. The first is, first select the text. Then click on the page layout tab. After that, you have to click on the page layout tab. Select column from the page setup group. A drop down menu opens. Clicking on more columns opens a dialog box with many more options. After you have clicked on page layout tab, you have to select the column from which group? Page setup group. Then a drop down will open and then you have to click on more column option. A dialog box will open with many more options. Then after that you have to select the number of columns. As in the question it has asked, you have to select 2 columns. Okay. So you have to select the number of columns. Say 2. Then and choose the required width and spacing. Then you have to click on OK. Is it clear? Just see. All the steps is clear for you. First one, second, third, fourth steps. Okay, fine. Now let me write down the third answer. Okay. So I am erasing. Okay children, now come to the last question. Okay. Print 5 copies of a document. The third question is you have to print 5 copies of a document. So to print 5 copies, what are the steps? How to write down the steps? So let us see. To get the print option, you have to click on the File tab. Okay. So you want to print 5 copies. To get the print option, where you have to click? File tab. Then a menu opens. Clicking on the print command display the preview and print option. A menu will open. When you clicking on the print command, it will display the preview and print option. Then you have to select the printer to be used from the list in the drop down menu. Which printer is attached to your computer? That printer you have to select the printer to be used from the list in the drop down menu. After that, you have to choose the number of copies of the pages to be printed. As we want how many copies? 5. So as 5. So you have to choose the number of copies. How much page you want to print. Then at last you have to click on print. Is it clear? See the answer once again. Hope so students, you have understood all the question and answer. You please write down in your notebook in a very neat and clean handwriting, and please practice this step by step procedure. Okay, you practice, and without saying, you please write down by yourself. Thank you children for listening my class. All of you take care and be safe at home.